very impromptu. I'm turning off my radio. Welcome on in. So I wanted to have a topic today for many of you about awakening. A lot of you guys wanted me to share my awakening with you. So I'm going to take like 3 minutes to discuss those symptoms real quick. Last summer, I had gotten very strong visions. Hi, light as a feather. It doesn't even show me anyone's in the chat. Hi, Nick. Nicholas Vu is here. One of the best Libras in the land. Woohoo! It doesn't show me anyone's in the chat. And you know, it's funny. It says 3 of you have said hello so far. That's very weird. Okay. We're just going to get started. Hey. So we're going to talk about awakening. If you have tarot knowledge and you feel like you haven't awakened yet, this is not really for you. This is if you fully know you've awakened. Okay. Ascension symptoms that I kind of had about 2019. This is just a story time for those of you guys just joining. Hello. We have a Saggy here with a Libra placement. I know you do. Hi, John. Hello. We're going to do awakening symptoms. Okay. For those of you that are already here. In 2019, I had a very large awakening that was spawned by a breakup. A lot of you guys know the original story. And I started having really clear visions. I would go on hikes. I would see very weird animals that weren't even native to Palmdale, where I'm from. There were pelicans one day, a family of pelicans. Pelicans are usually found on the East Coast, sometimes in regions of California, but not the massive array that I saw. So it was weird animals. I would see crows all the time. I was wondering what was happening to me. I was going through a very bad breakup in my life. This was like 8 to 9 years with the same person. I knew something energetically was going on because I grew up Catholic. Because of my religious background as a child, I knew something was happening. Not only in the sphere of what was going on in my human state, but I also know on a spiritual level something was happening. So I got into tarot at the end of 2019. I was always into horoscopes. So I checked out a video. I was like, they got to make videos about this. Like if it's in girly magazines and in Marie Claire's and Cosmopolitans, I'm pretty sure this has gone to YouTube already, just in my head. So I looked up Libra. I just remember getting on YouTube one day and I was like, Libra, Libra. And, and it showed up. It said Libra Divine Feminine. That was the very first video I ever saw. I forgot now who it was. And then it opened up this whole new world. I clicked on the Libra hashtag. I remember this. And it was videos from like 12 different tarot readers, right? So I was like, who do I pick? Who do I pick? They're all good. And I remember the very first tarot reader I ever came across. His name was Chris from Minnow Pond Tarot. He's very good, you guys. Like this guy's accuracy level is in the high 80s. He's probably 82% right. Weekly, daily, all that. So there was a particular video right before COVID-19. So this is right before the virus got really bad, right? In March of 2020. I clicked a video. And he was accurate maybe about 98% of my life. I was shocked. Okay. So as I kept going and I knew all these awakening symptoms were happening, my ex started to return and starts doing that whole twin flame. You know, they fake their twin flame with you. They try to maybe make you believe it could go on again. So there was a little trickery happening in my life. And then I went through this really weird bout with my family where I didn't know who to trust. So there were people teaming up against each other in my family, and I was a Libra, not understanding the direction. Your assumption symptoms were extreme fatigue. I had fatigue too. What about some of you guys? Click the like button if you had fatigue, like you couldn't get out of bed. I had that as well, Nick. Thank you for bringing that up. Also, if you guys want to bring up something for me to discuss too, I will. I had this like 3 months with ulcerative colitis too during this time where I would sleep for long periods, you know, even during the day. It was like 4.5, 5 hours. Very depressive symptoms, okay? I knew that I had to go somewhere with this. This is the whole meat of what I'm trying to do in this video. what the awakening did. I was like, okay, I have knowledge from tarot. I understand all 78 cards. I understand the suits. I understand where they come from. I understand how they are explained within my sign. So once I knew that, I was like, this has to either conflict with my Catholicism, because I'm Christian Catholic, or I can make this work in my life. Okay, big deal, Libras, because you don't know if you're doing something wrong by delving into something called divination, and you don't know if it conflicts with your everyday religion that you've been taught since you were infancy, let's be honest, right? So I decided that I wanted to follow tarot's guidance, and I didn't want to label it guidance because I didn't want to be, 12 years old. I wanted to be adult about my decision. Sorry, it's flickering. And I just wanted to meld them in a way where I could understand them. And also, I didn't want to judge tarot. I didn't want to be one of those people that looked at cards and I was like, but it's right all the time. So what the heck? Like, I don't want to lie about it, right? To myself. So I sought it every day as guidance. I wasn't addicted to tarot. There was a time I was, though. And then I still I prayed in my Catholic ways. Okay, so still sign of the cross and all that. I have melded them in a beautiful marriage these days where I can still be a church goer, but I could love tarot. Okay, tarot has evolved through the ages, through the 90s, through the 2000s. People read now to heal others, like literally in the bed when they're sick with cancer. Okay, and I've seen it, so don't tell me it doesn't exist. And it has brought joy to my life. Like now, if I see a weird animal, a couple days ago I went hiking and I saw a garden snake and I was like, I need to look this up. Ah! Get crazy about it. I looked it up, and in some weird way, you guys, it does have association to your life. It does have meaning. All of these things, if you're a Libra, you attach meaning to everything. If you go to the grocery store and you get, let's say you buy chicle, gum, right? You're like, this has to have meaning, like in my car even, like I've got to put it in a place where it doesn't melt. We are so minute with our little controlling. Yes, Libras are controlling. Don't tell me you aren't, because you are. There's a way to make all of this a happy marriage. And I think I wanted to make a story time video for you guys who are, someone wrote me the other day and said, I'm conflicted. I'm a staunch Christian and I love cards. All right. This stuff happens. And cards have what, a 67%, 72% accuracy. Would some of you say that? On the daily, not the monthly ones. Monthlies are very accurate, I find. But if you watch daily videos, you have to associate it to a part of your life that truly has a place and a department where it fits, right? There's some videos I watch and it's like, so if you're in a divorce right now, you're going to be fine, all right? And you're like, I'm in a freaking divorce, you're saying to yourself. And you're like, I don't feel fine. So you have to make tarot really resonate in the parts that you want to matter. It's for guidance, period. So on that note, I have a cool little video coming up for Friday that'll raise your guys' vibration, make you feel good. Okay, we need that in this day and age. After COVID, a lot of people, they didn't go back to work. A lot of people are struggling with their families right now. Let me take some time to talk about this. People are not doing so hot, okay, in our universe. We need counseling. We need it free. No, I don't got health care. No, just kidding. So you want a way to where you could access this, feel good about yourself, and it be practical, right? You don't want to see somebody who does magic on YouTube when it deals with your mother freaking life. So I take it very seriously, you guys. When I read for you daily, I try to uplift you. I'm in my 30s, so I try to uplift even the 25-year-olds on here, 22-year-olds. We need each other. Doesn't matter what age you are. Doesn't matter if you're 80 here and you watch every day. A viewer wrote me the other day, they were in their 70, 71, 72, and they're like, I watch you because I feel like you're just funny. I'm a Libra, but I watch you because you're funny. And if I could just give that little piece to somebody, don't you guys feel that way? When you just make someone's day for 3 minutes worthwhile, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And we're going through difficult times where there's crazy shifts, and we got the metaverse, and we got Facebook changing, and we got all these norms in our life that are just incapacitatingly overwhelming and tiring. So with that said, I have a couple special gifts today. I have a new deck coming in, so I'm going to share a little. We're going to read a little bit out of the activation book, and you don't have to be a Libra here today to find resonance in this. You don't have to find that it's weird. If you're a Sagittarius here watching, or you're a Cancer watching, we are just here to bond with each other. That was my whole awakening experience too, if you're late. We were just talking about symptoms, how the gift comes to you, how you understand it, and how we blended it with religion. So if you guys like these sort of lives too, I'll be happy to do them. We are going to read Free Will and the Law of Attraction. This comes out of Kyle Gray. He's a spiritual steward. That's one of the leaders in tarot, in divination, and in guidance. So we're going to read that. Divine guidance is available to us at all times, but it is often hidden from view because the divine honors our free will. That means that it isn't able to come in and direct us unless we ask for it. Through working with oracle cards, we give permission to receive guidance. We just talked about that. Through working with the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle, it invites ancient wisdom, not modern, ancient, to step forward. Every thought we think, every decision we make, every action or non-action we take is actually attracting the unfolding of our journey through life. Ta-da! Even if we're not conscious of it. This law of attraction is also working through our energy. Its basic teachings are like attracts like. So, within the ancient wisdom that we carry and the downloads we are receiving every day from the heavens, each card should feel like you've had this occurrence before, like a past life, bringing back your ancient memories. When I speak of ancient memories and ancient wisdom, I'm speaking about the information that is coded into our being. The information that has always been a part of our science, our source, and even our creation. Ultimately, our soul has never left the heart of source. It's why we're experiencing transcendation, challenging times, incarnation, and there's part of us that is still residing in the heavens, believe it or not. Throughout our lifetime, we get reincarnated several different times and thousands of deaths. As you know, the death card comes out for us twice a week. I'm just kidding. I believe these are the times that we fully embody our soul's ancient wisdom. We believe that through cultivating our awareness and becoming awake, we create the perfect foundation to have more of these experiences. The gateways help activate this process, and you should act always with integrity. That is from Law of Attraction from this book, okay? And if you guys want a copy of this, I could take pictures today and you can print this in printable form. I will do that for you. Up next is a beautiful video. I called it Raw Form today. This is specifically for your Friday and your Saturday. We went in today. We went in. We read everything out of the freaking book in the next video. I wanted to make it funny, lighthearted. I was hiding from my nephews. You guys will see. It's so funny. I was in the garage and I was hiding from them. It was very, very, very hilarious. I love you. Namaste. I hope you guys had a great day. If you have any requests, I'm taking them today because I'm just driving around town running errands for my dad and the kids. If you want anything to be talked about, I'd love to hear from you. I love to have an interactive feeling also with all of you. I like to feel like I'm in there with you. Just, you know, dive in there with you. So I love you very much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye-bye.